Bernad is a designer. I'm stylist on the side, and I have my own brand, which the name is Le Fleurs Studio. We have 4 ateliers in Paris, here in the 5e street. It's very calm, and I don't hear anything. I don't hear cars. I grew up, in the countryside, so it was very complicated for me living in a very crowded area. Hi, welcome to my house. This is my living room. I love this space. I do a lot of things in here. The say for me is just like a very relaxing space. I think one of my favorite kind of parts of the living room is just like my little library. When I saw this space, of course, I would just like fill it with books and mix of things. And then for the other side, like this is also my little corner for being and playing kind of. And there's some rock to jazz, and sometimes on Sundays, it's a little place for just like taking them around and, So coming up of the stairs, we have my room. So my favorite spot in the house is my bedroom. My bed is the place that I like to rest, and it feels like a little kind of countryside house. You have the window up on the ceiling, you can hear the rain. This is my calm space. This room I built recently. The last thing that I put, it was the West Wing kind of bed, which is super cozy, super beautiful. One of the most special things about this room, for me, it's the tapis. The tapis is actually 19th century life kind of motif tapis. It is very special. It's embroidered by hand, and I just love these pieces. And then for the other side, my painting, which it was like also the last pieces that I found, like vintage one, which is just like unknown kind of painter, very old French, and it's just like a naked woman. This is the other part of the house where I have my sideboard office area. Well, this photo books right now. I love this furniture so much in terms of like it can fit like a lot of things. I think this is really interesting because you can also put things that you don't want to see. If you see these, you will be like, oh, it's so Le Fleurs. I love mixing fabrics, like crochet and lace, and putting everything together. And even the same, like for like table arrangement in a way, I love like using silver, like chandelier. I love candles, if I would be able to light only a table with candles, that it would be. My intentional decoration, I think it was more about making something cozy. I remember my parents' house. It's the nicest place ever, just because my mom loves decoration too. So I just try to make this kind of energy that is just like everything is cozy and nice, and you want to stay. I do love the fact that it's separated into floors. It feels like, I don't know, sometimes I'm in the countryside in a way, in a little cabin. Regarding the aesthetic of the place, it's 100% me. I think it is very interesting, like because the colors of the house, it could be the colors that I wear for my clothes. Look at the windows, they're full of crochet. Yeah, like I got this little obsession, of course, with lace, crochet, and very old fabrics. And every time that I'm finding something for my brand, sometimes I need to take the decision instead of making in a dress or making in a curtain for the house. I'm very selective when it comes to choose the furniture for the house. I just don't go around like just choosing new stuff all the time. But like in terms of like, I do, one of my works is going to markets and vintage markets, and that's one of my main thing that I do. So little accessories, yes, I use like, I can use like every time that I'm going to a market, I'm like, oh my god, look at this candle holder, vintage from the 19th century, and then I just like buy it. But like in terms of furniture, I really like choose well, and then I stick with that. From West Wing is definitely the sofa. I mean, like, I'm telling you, since I have it, some of the nights I was even lazy to go to the bed, and I was just like watching a film and then sleeping here because it's very comfortable. Last thing that it took me a while to decide to put it. It was my wallpaper. I think, you know, like all this kind of wallpaper reminds me to nature. It was very difficult to choose, but I finally got the right one. And I think it became like something like in between like a forest and a living room, with this kind of connection that I always try to have with the nature. The last thing that I got from my house is this beautiful table. Honestly, I've been looking for a long time for a piece for the living room. It's so important for me because sometimes I eat here, I work here, and I needed something big, and this with the wood shapes is just like perfect. I do have a lot of stones. Each of them, they have a different energy or purpose. Yeah, I think it's something that a lot of people know about me. I'm a very energetic person. So like for me, they're very important. Sometimes I carry them with me, sometimes they're in the house. Yeah. I'm extremely eclectic, and I think the house can show it a little bit. I think I'm getting like softer with age. Now I try to make a balance, because also the balance of the space makes a balance of me.